Lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Made for Love, and today, I wasn't supposed to put out a reading, but Spirit left us with such a cryptic message yesterday. In that karmic read, telling DF to stop self sabotaging, and it was sabotaging relationships, because relationships is number two, right? Two is about your intimate relationships. So I decided I'm going to put out a very short video on possibly the ways that DF has been sabotaging herself. DF or viewer, if you come across this video, there's a message here for you. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys some happy vibes before I start. So when the music starts, I'm gonna play it just now. Turn on your volume so that it doesn't hurt your ear, and then you can increase it to what's comfortable for you. But we're gonna start this with some happy vibes. Yeah, we might be self-sabotaging, but you know what? And the name of this song is actually Play Harder, and I think that's one of the ways that DF has been sabotaging herself. Not having that proper work-life balance, or that work-play balance, and maybe she's not remembered how to have fun. Maybe just focusing on the material world and working, or maybe drowning herself in work. Maybe that's one of the ways, but we're definitely going to explore it today. So it's going to be a short video. So turn on your music now, because I'm going to play the music, and it's going to be pretty loud. Let me see if I can turn down a little, and then I'll increase the volume. But of course it's soca music, because we want to be happy. Alright, so let's go. Turn on your volume. Alright then. Alright, so let's get some happy vibes up in this place. Forget about COVID and all that kind of crap. We have to be grateful for the small things. Well, online party. Well, we're only going in our homes, but we can still dance. We're just living. What are we supposed to do? I'm going to do what I want. Do what the hell you want. Stay home in your house. Work hard, but play harder. Play harder. Play harder. Play harder. Work hard, play harder. We're just living. And I'm gonna do what I want. You can fast forward and all if you want. Work hard, but play harder. Play harder. Play harder. Oh. Play harder. Oh. Play harder. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm feeling happy today. I don't know about you. And now let's see how we've been sabotaging ourselves. All right, Spirit, what's the message for us today? How have we been sabotaging ourselves and sabotaging our intimate relationships? It's kind of discordant, right? But whatever. Okay, we have the Hermit in reverse, Virgo energy. We have the Six of Swords. I can see the clear message. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Interesting. And I immediately got a clear message, and that's not the usual message. You know, this one is usually about a karmic, right? So that's the Aries there. And then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. All right. So how have you been sabotaging yourself and your intimate connections? And let me tell you how. First of all, you've been refusing to go deep within and really address the core wounding and the core issues. I mean, these could be the shit from childhood that you don't want to dig up. It could there's something that you're not seeing or you don't want to acknowledge. So let me pull some cards on that and see what it wants. But the thing is, Spirit has done a course correction with everyone with this COVID-19. I told you there's a reason behind everything. I mean, things that can be catastrophic can be also beneficial, and I think this is one of those things. So everybody is forced to go deep within. And what does Spirit want you to acknowledge? That you have not had proper boundaries in your relationships. I think maybe you've been overgiving, or you've just had people run rampant, and it's because of some kind of past baggage that you've not dealt with. Okay, it's something that you've been toting around, and it's from childhood. Spirit says from childhood. So you think it has something to do with your first ex, by the way, who I've been dreaming about constant. And trust me, I don't even talk to this guy. He's been enjoying radio silence for the past 15 years. Okay? And I've been dreaming about him constantly. So I went back and kind of reviewed that relationship, and I got a lot of insight last night after Spirit gave me that message. Anyway, so Spirit is saying it's something from childhood. And that's something from childhood. You've been toting it around for a long time, and it's made you had inadequate boundaries in your personal relationships, guys. Give me 1 second. I was stewing chicken. I clean forgot with all the soca music. Guys, I almost burnt my lunch. Oops. Anyway, so it's something from childhood that you're not acknowledging or you're not seeing, and that's what's causing you to have inadequate boundaries. Okay, Spirit is calling you to heal these things. Heal that issue. Look at your past relationship and the tumultuous times that you've come from, and really and truly move on to calmer waters. Spirit, what's the additional message here? It comes back again. There is some kind of baggage. You've been the bag lady. We've been the bag lady toting some shit around. We've been toting something around that we've not been acknowledging. Spirit saying release that baggage because it's coloring all your relationships. And releasing that baggage is what's going to stop you from sabotaging stuff. And then we have the Queen of Wands here. And usually this is you're not taking action, you're not taking charge of your life. But the message that I got as soon as I touched this card was that you've not been stepping into your pure spirituality or your pure spiritual power. Spirit's been giving you all sorts of gifts. There have been all kinds of gifts unfolding, and you've not been acknowledging them, and you've not been on your true spiritual path. Okay, look. For some of you, Spirit is asking you to speak your truth. Oh my gosh. To speak your truth, whether it's to someone else, but also to be your authentic self. And your authentic self might be this high priestess here, this Queen of Wands, this spiritual person. You've been going back and forth. Or maybe it's to speak your truth to someone who's been juggling you. Now's the time to cut out the bullshit. If they're not doing anything, let them cut out the bullshit and leave you alone. Right? Spirit saying the key to balance is to look at your inner wounding. Right? Spirit saying there's something that you've not been walking away from. We have the Eight of Cups reverse. There's something that's not good for you that you've not been walking away from. What is it? Some kind of karma. Spirit saying take action to rebalance your life. Take action. Any kind of codependent relationships or any kind of toxic situations. Any kind of limiting beliefs about yourself that you're not good enough. Spirit saying walk away from it. Walk away from it. It's stymieing your growth. Okay. Now I'm just going to go briefly into Wounded Warriors deck and see if there are additional messages. Spirit, is there anything in particular that you would want viewer to have a look at? So for everybody, the baggage is going to be different that you're toting, right? But this might be some general themes. Let's see. What do we have here? Sexual abuse. So for some of you, it's childhood sexual abuse that you've not acknowledged or you haven't dealt with. If you can't deal with this on your own and you find this overwhelming, please go see a professional. Especially for these particular issues, go see a professional, because they impact in every area of your life, and you don't even realize how until you really start deconstructing these issues. Okay, we have a blank card, but it has butterflies on it. So this is whatever your particular issue is. You might know what it is, right? But this is something that is blocking your transformation. Okay, it's something that's blocking your transformation. Let's get another card. Okay, for some of you, it says brainwashed. All right, so there might be some kind of traditional ideology that's no longer resonating with who you are or who you're meant to be. Spirit is saying that you need to have a look at that. Or it could be something that someone told you in your childhood that really colored how you viewed yourself, but it is not accurate. It is not the truth. Spirit saying you need to look at that. It might even be some kind of religious belief that no longer resonates with who you are. And Spirit, for some of you, it's self-harm. Whether this is cutting, putting yourself in risky situations, suicidal ideologies, ideation, suicide attempts, whatever it is, whatever you've been doing that you're not been loving yourself, whatever you've been doing that's not loving yourself, Spirit says you need to have a look at that. Okay? And remember, if you need help, go seek a professional. Right? This is a time about healing yourself completely. You may not be able to go physically to a therapist, but people are offering all kinds of online things. You can talk on the phone, get some help. All right, so let's get one more card, guys. What's the final message from Spirit? The final message from Spirit is it's all about your inner child. Okay, this is where Spirit is guiding you. 16 reduced to 7. So that's divine guidance. Spirit is guiding you to your inner child. This is where the secret lies. And Spirit saying, once you have this acknowledgement and you acknowledge exactly what happened and the impact that it's had on you, it's going to be a massive tower moment for you. Okay? There's so many false foundations, so many false beliefs about yourself that are going to come crumbling down. And can I say, after I did that exercise last night and I fell asleep, I had this dream that I was in this plane. And suddenly the top of the plane opened and there was this pair of wings. And this pair of wings came right next to me, attached onto me, and air lifted me out of that plane. And then I heard a voice say, you dodged a bullet. That plane was heading for fog and a mountain. So I have been sabotaging myself for a long time, and I was going to continue to do that had I not gotten the realizations that I got last night. And that's why I'm doing this for you, because I feel like some of us are heading to disaster or continued repeated disasters if we don't acknowledge what's happening here with our inner child and if we don't stop the self-sabotage. It's a kind of harsh message today, but it's a message for the time, because most of you guys are home. You have that space. Hopefully the kids don't drive you nuts, to self-reflect. And this is what Spirit wants you to do. There's something there that's lingering, that's preventing you from embracing your complete healing. Okay? All right, guys. So that was your message today. I hope that it resonated for you. Take care. Bye. And remember, play harder. Maybe that's what that inner child needs. Play harder. Okay, guys. Bye.